y'all, what's up? I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages, okay? Like and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment, okay? It is always loved and appreciated. I'm turning on music right now because I forgot. Uh, what else? God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, all beings of light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please, please, please give the Piscean Seer Collective the best and most accurate information for them at this time. What's up, family? How y'all doing? I'm doing pretty good. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. I'm just going to move this down a little bit. Okay, so this is going to be an Archangel Michael message, okay? What are we talking about? I got a few things, like just random signs, like a book, and a number, a flower, and some stuff. So we're gonna go through it like we usually do. Okay. Well, let me get this overall energy first. So Archangel Michael, what is the overall energy for this? My niece was singing Sweet Home Alabama when I was in the bath, okay? So you could be from Alabama, okay? Alabama could be significant. Also, you could be a life path number 4 or 2 or 5, okay? Or 6. So we got 29 with memory, okay? Love of my life. It's like this person is the only one that's like lit up, her crown is popping, and then there's like a couple of buildings back here, and then it's like all of these other people are shadows. You could have past life memories coming back to you, past life people. Or you could be, because this trash can is lit up back here too, you could be like throwing away certain energies and things that you don't really need at this time, okay? Yeah, gaining a deeper insight on what you like, who you want to know and what you want to be around, who you're willing to play with and who you're not willing to give energy to, okay? We got perspective and release, okay? Come on. With the confirmation. But I'm going to read it. We needed some advice. So it says, crows never forget a friend or a foe, okay? And I seen trickery or something like that, but I didn't think it was significant, okay? So it's like you don't forget. Your soul doesn't forget a friend or a foe, okay? It remembers everyone that you like and don't like, okay, as a soul. So like when you run into people, sometimes you run into people and you don't like them at all, okay? And it's because your soul and their soul just don't fuck with each other, okay? Y'all don't have no contract this lifetime, and y'all don't have no reason to be around each other. So, you just naturally go your separate ways, okay? It says, in a changing populated landscape, these remarkable birds recognize the faces of those who have hurt as well as helped. When crows spot a predator or known human who has been less than kind, they go into a frenzy, calling out to all that danger is near. They spread the word about the good stuff too, such as people who tend to share their lunch or places where food is often discarded. What is remarkable is they also pass down the memory of their experience to their young. As complex as these birds are, forgiveness does not seem too likely. Memory asks you to examine areas where you may be letting a past hurt or situation impact how you engage with someone today. Are you cautious or holding a grudge? Do you expect others to behave in a certain way because of past behavior? Okay, so this is what Archangel Michael is asking you guys to take a look at, like, are you forgiving these people that you're coming into contact with? It's like being nice to these people is not going to make them stay in your life. You know what I mean? It's just going to bring you back more good energy. Okay. So just think about that type of shit. Okay. And what else? What's the rest of this overall energy? I don't want to get like too rambly and ramble over what the real message is, okay? Yeah, we got the 7 of Wands, okay? So you can be a little bit defensive at this time, like really trying to stand your ground against energies of the past, and people who have come up against you, okay? Yeah, with this 8 of Swords, though, it could be locking you in place, you know what I mean, like keeping you from experience true success and happiness, because you're holding on to these grudges of the past. Okay, with the 9 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. Okay, come on, look, and the 4 of Pentacles, holding on to people, situations, and things that are not serving you, yeah, look at the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. Okay, it's like the past energy is putting some sort of burden on you. Okay, so you're needing to dump any old ways that you might be feeling. Don't hold a grudge. That's not good for anyone. Okay, that's why forgiveness is very important in this journey, because forgiveness is truly for you. Okay, it's not for the other people. Like, they're still going to go on and do whatever it is that they're going to do as people. And I seen spell work at the bottom of the deck. Okay, you could have found out people were doing spell work on you. That's a confirmation right there. Okay, yeah, we got shaman. Okay, you're someone who is a shaman, very connected to the earth, very connected to people in general. So it's like, if you're holding a grudge against one person, then you might as well be, I'm really hearing, you might as well be holding a grudge against all of humanity. Okay, because it still has the same effect. And also, you might be feeling like really connected to animals at this time. Let's see what this say. It says romance. Okay, so you could be holding on to old grudges, with old lovers and people that you used to talk to or be with. Archangel Michael saying, really, when people come back into your energy, it's for a good reason. So if you're holding a grudge, then you're missing the new lesson that this person has to offer you. Okay. And then we got runes. You could really be into runes. Okay, you could be seeing a lot of runes lately. I started noticing runes like everywhere. I see runes all over the place. Okay, what is this? Lagoose. That's what it is. See, this is how it looks. It's upright though. Am I supposed to do what I want you in the world? And how can I want you for myself? Oh, duh. So it says, materially speaking, Laguz is another rune that signifies prosperity and success, but it does caution patience. Remember that just as the sea experiences the ebb and flow of the tides in human life, there too is a time and a season for everything. All you have to do is be as calm and imperter wait, hold on. Imperturbable. Intertable. Yo, this is a word here. Imperturbable. That's what it really says. I don't know. I feel like impenetrable is what it's really getting at. Okay. It says, as the still surface of a lake, and everything will flow to you. Okay, so it's like, keep that calm, peaceful, serene type of energy, and then everything flows in. But when you're holding a grudge, or you're holding, old emotions or things like that, then that kind of becomes a blockage. It literally can become an energy blockage in your chakras, and it literally can cause body pains and aches and things like that. So make sure you are releasing and forgiving for your own health. Okay, it says, sometimes you may find yourself in an emotional void with very little going on, when others seem to be making all the moves, leaving you feeling isolated and left on the sidelines as an observer of events rather than actively participating. If this is the case, the appearance of Laguz in a rune reading is an excellent omen, because it advises patience. It informs you that you don't have to do anything special to change your situation, but rather that the situation will change around you. A fair wind will blow in your direction very soon, indicating that your time will surely come. Okay, so Archangel Michael is saying, don't be so upset, don't be so defensive, and don't hold on to grudges, feeling like, oh, look at them people, like they so scandalous, and then they get to go on and be blessed. It's like it was divine time for them to get that blessing, and what is standing in your way that's keeping you from getting those blessings? Archangel Michael saying, that's what we really want you to be focusing on at this time. If you feel like there's a holdup, if you feel like there's a snag, then sometimes it's an emotional thing, or it is a mental blockage that you need to release in order to, free up, like, open up the floodgates is pretty much what I'm hearing. Okay, yeah. It says your name holds power in DNA upgrades. I just feel like it's okay if people have your name in their mouth. This is what I'm really hearing. Okay. It's okay if people have your name in their mouth, whether be it negative or positive, it doesn't matter. You're someone who attracts a lot of attention. Okay. And that's great. And this forgiving energy that Archangel Michael's asking you to be more in is going to bring you a lot of DNA upgrades and bring you more information in, just pouring in. Okay. More creative energies. Okay. So just trust yourself, and just know that you can move on whenever you decide you're ready. Okay. You could have been very underestimated in the past. You're someone with a lot of gifts, someone who is clairvoyant, someone who has literal psychic powers. Okay. You are a star seed. Okay. Maybe you might want to get into spell work. Okay. The good kind. And just play around with it, see what you like, see what you don't like. Some of the simplest things are spell work. I know I say this all the time, but sweeping and cleaning up and arranging your furniture, doing feng shui, all of that is magic. All of that is spell work. Okay. It says, do not worry. Okay. You're going through an amazing rebirth, and it will be a very accurate thing. Okay. The song saying, I guess I'll see you next lifetime. It's like you don't have to worry about people that you have been in issues with or in problems with coming back around and doing that same thing this lifetime. If you really truly learn that lesson and apply it to what you have learned, then you ain't got to worry about seeing them people until next lifetime or whenever. All right. Now, okay. Let me see what he's talking about in this book before I pull cards. Okay, I've seen 1133. You could be seeing 1133. Okay, or you could be a life path number 11. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing that. So it says Mars. So you could have Mars could be in Libra or Sagittarius or Scorpio for you, but Mars in Sagittarius is really catching my attention. Okay, it says Sagittarius is the most athletic and enthusiastic. I'm already getting tongue tied. Okay. It says Sagittarius is the most athletic and enthusiastic placement for Mars. Though natives can sometimes lack in practicality, they are drawn to travel and adventure, at times becoming reckless and impulsive, pushing the limits of danger for the sake of excitement and learning. They will fight for their beliefs, courageously defending their philosophical convictions. However, they are also resoundingly cheerful, inspiring others with optimism and expansiveness. Enjoying sexual exploration, they like to experience many conquests, especially in young adulthood. They are attracted to partners who come from different countries and ideological backgrounds, finding stimulation in broadening their horizons through differentness and novelty. They are drawn to spirituality and do well with body wisdom practices such as yoga, tai chi, or qigong. In order to stay in a relationship, they need ample freedom, joy, adventure, and sexual variation. Okay, so you could have been with people in the past like that, who wanted a lot of sexual variations, But Mars in Scorpio, it says, natives are strong willed, self reliant, and highly disciplined with spades of emotional, physical, and intellectual energy. If they decide to do something, nothing will stand in their way. Drawn to danger, mystery, and intensity, they have a powerful drive, okay, that propels them toward emotionally charged people and situations. They will face anything they choose with obsessive determination. With deep sexual natures, they are exploratory and sometimes dark, prone to jealousy, controlling behavior, and resentment. They can demonstrate explosive temperaments when slighted. With powerful magnetism, they would do well working with the public. Their ample imagination and creativity could lead them to becoming talented artists, musicians, or performers, always investigating and probing beneath the surface. They could also become gifted therapists, scientists, or healers. Okay. So I feel like Mars and Scorpio could be your energy, or a Mars and Sagittarius could be your energy too. You could be a mixture of all of these energies, but I'm really getting like you could have, like I said, with the Mars and Sagittarius, you could have dealt with people who were like this, who lacked practicality, who just wanted to have a lot of fun and be reckless and impulsive, and people look at you, like you're obsessive about the things you're determined to accomplish, or like you're obsessed about the things you're passionate about, but it's like that's what gives you this powerful magnetism that you have, that's what gives you the ability to be able to work with lots of different people from all different walks of life, so definitely that's not something that you need to be trying to turn off, or feeling like is the wrong thing for you, because you're amazing, okay? You're amazing and wonderful. You have a great energy about you if you're looking at this, okay? So, the first thing that I got was 600, okay? So it says your future holds joy, health, abundance. Embrace new beginnings. It says you're being bullied for what they cost you, okay? So this is what I'm saying, like, this is why you're feeling like you're needing to stand your ground, because some people could be trying to bully you energetically, okay? It says the color brown, okay, it represents strength and reliability. It provides support and guidance, making it a protector through and through, So I feel like spirit got your back 100%, like they're always with you, always protecting you and watching over you and caring for you and making sure that no one, paints this different picture of who you truly are, because you're walking in your light, so just don't be discouraged and don't let anyone stop you from doing those things. It says God will help you because God will help you become the person you desire to become. It says prioritize your home and family life. Okay, look, it says organized discipline. Okay, so God has really introduced this energy of organized discipline into your life. And 7 is the number of abundance. It is the number of of luck. Okay, it says practice submission to a higher authority. Okay, so practice surrendering to spirit, practice surrendering to God or your guides or whoever it is, the universe, whatever you refer to the higher power as, practice allowing source to control different things in your life and not really trying to micromanage the spirit. Okay, you can't micromanage the Holy Spirit. It moves the way it's gonna move. Okay, and the Holy Spirit will affect anyone, you know what I mean, who's standing in the vicinity. You never know who might get it. I seen 1711. Okay, it says create a safe haven where you can relax and unwind from the troubles of the world. Okay, it says I feel like a loser for the things I've said and haven't said, So back to holding those grudges, it's really unnecessary, because the people that have mishandled you, they know they have mishandled you, okay? And they are upset, they wish they could go back, take a step back and come back and deal with you in a different way, because you have that healing energy about you, So this is why Archangel Michael's saying, there's no need to try to stand your ground or try to prove to people that you have changed, or, try to be something that other than what it is you feel like you need to be. Like, it's totally fine. You're being protected in a major way from these losers who want to go back on the things that they've said. It's not that they're losers, it's just that they feel like losers. They're in a loser, 5 of cups type of energy, and you're over here like standing your ground against some people who feeling like losers. You don't have to do that. That's a waste of energy. Okay, we got onions. It says protection and jealousy. Okay, it symbolizes memories. Okay, come on. It says jealousy, envy, divine healing, and mood swings. Okay, complexity, and current problems. So it's like you could be feeling the energy of people's jealousy, of their envy, like that really is something that can affect you, and it's like, if you're holding on to a grudge against someone, or holding on to something that they have done to you, or feeling some type of way about it and not really dealing with it, then you're keeping that cord that they have attached to you, alive and well. You're making sure that cord stays nice and healthy, So Archangel Michael's saying, release that, and you will stop feeling those energies of jealousy and envy. You could be having mood swings, or really having times where you feel like your emotions, the things that you're thinking, the things that you're feeling are just too complex for you to deal. It might even take you to tears sometimes. And it's like, this is why. Okay. So next I got the lotus flower. Let me see. It says blue halite. My inner eye is open and my vision is clear. Okay. What does it say? The lotus flower says transcendence, okay? The transcendence of man's spirit over worldly matters, since it blooms from the underworld into the light, because lotus flowers grow out of muddy water, okay? So it's like you've been through a lot of muddy, mucky situations, and you made it out unscathed, is what I'm hearing, okay? Like nobody even got the chance to touch you, okay? These people with these fake magic and these parlor tricks, they really thought that they were going to be able to cause these big storms for you. Okay, it says there's a big storm coming. This one says stalking you hard as fuck. Okay, so it's like it doesn't matter what they do. Even if they stalk you, even if they throw this little, ineffective ass magic at you, whatever it is that they do, they cannot affect you, baby, because you are a shaman. You're someone who's very connected to the elements, connected to earth, and most importantly, you are connected to source and connected to yourself. You know who you are, and there's no one who can come and tell you otherwise. So don't be afraid. There's a lot of things going on in the world that people feel the need to be afraid of. There's a lot of war, and there's a lot of dark magic, and there's just a lot of things being thrown around out here in this world. But if you have that faith in source and in God, and you know that you are protected, you are safe, and you're walking in that anointed light, then what is any weapon formed against you going to ever do? Nothing, baby. It's not going to do shit unless it's a lesson you're meant to learn, unless source allows it to happen, okay? Or unless you're open to it and feeling like that's something that can affect you. But you really truly are in charge of your reality and what comes in and hurts you, okay? So Lotus also says strength, resilience, and rebirth. They return to murky water each evening and open their blooms at the break of day. So it's like you could do this all day. You could do this all day. Like, your time that you spent in the murky waters, the murky waters that you bloomed out of, like you learned so many different things. And most importantly, you learned how to recognize when you're going back into a situation or a place or dealing with a person who holds those same murky qualities, and so you know how to avoid it. Okay, we got detox your friendships. Archangel Michael saying you could be having certain friends around, who are not so good for you, who are not consciously consuming your energy, in a positive way. They are like trying to like bleed you dry or suck you dry. You have to just pay attention, okay? It says your abundance flow is being affected by people with whom you are spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships and choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. Always surround yourself with supportive people. And if you can't find no supportive people, surround yourself with your fucking self, okay? And the energy of your guides and ancestors, okay? They're always loving, always listening, always there to support you, okay? And don't forget to ask, is what Archangel Michael's saying. Don't forget to ask, unless you've made some sort of decree or declaration, that allows them to come in and just help you whenever you need it. Conscious Consumer says you have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply and you purchase only what you need, but I feel like it's not really about, literally buying things in life. Okay, this is great advice. He's saying this is great advice when it comes to shopping and buying things, stocking your home with things. But this is not really what this conscious consumer card is about. It's more about you being very conscious of the energy you consume and the people you allow to be around you in your energy. Okay, baby, you will see. Okay, you'll see this windfall of abundance if you just go ahead and pay attention to what it is that Archangel Michael is calling you to pay attention to. I feel like he's been in your energy. He's saying he's been like tapping you on the shoulder. Like look at that. So Windfall of Abundance says an increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. So be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. I'm so tired of my nose running. It's just driving me crazy. Okay. So you could be someone, who's meant to have this big increase in abundance so that you can go out and help others. Some of you guys are called to go out and help the world, to give back. I love giving back, I really do. I love I can't say I love volunteer work, but I definitely will participate in some volunteer work, and I love to donate and things like that, so you could be that kind of person. Okay, so I don't know what I was watching or listening to, but it said, have you heard about Greg? Okay. And Greg, the name Greg means watchful or vigilant, so they're saying be more vigilant, be more watchful in your life, and then I wrote journey through Alzheimer's, okay? Because I feel like you need to be more watchful and vigilant about people trying to re-enter your energy, you know what I mean? People who act like, they forgot, or like they don't remember, or they don't fuck with you, or they forgot what they have done, like forgiving them doesn't mean not watching them or not standing your ground, but there's a difference between standing your ground from a healthy place because you have boundaries and just, obsessively standing your ground because you're just afraid. Don't stand your ground from a place of fear, because that creates more burdens, okay, and blockages. That's exactly how many I need. Okay, we got the gratitude list, get into that energy of gratitude, be grateful that people is mad, be grateful that people is hated, be grateful that people are jealous, be grateful, be flattered by those types of energies, okay, and greet them with love and release them with love, and they will go the fuck away, okay? Because what are they holding on to? They can't attach to the jealousy or the envious feelings inside you because you don't have any, okay? So, gratitude list says continue your blessings, and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be, my bad, counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of this universe, okay? So that's all you have to do. You might even have to sit down, and even if you're sitting down and writing a list, of all of the things that people ever did wrong to you. Okay. After you write that list of all those things that those people did wrong to you, write what you learned. You know what I mean? Right. What did you get out of that? You know what I mean? Did you learn that you don't like when people call you out of your name? Did you learn that you deserve more respect? Did you learn that, you just don't like Capricorns, or, Pisces, or whatever, what did you learn from those situations that you've been through, and also Archangel Michael saying, don't, like with the sign thing, it's funny to watch those little sign videos and things and see how we all relate, and how a lot of the Geminis, or a lot of, this one specific sign could be like each other. But at the end of the day, people are individual people, so to say that you don't like, a whole millions of people who are one specific sign is ridiculous and outrageous, especially since we have our birth charts and we're all made up of more than one kind of sign, we got unlimited ideas. It says your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition, So they want to pour in, like I said, all of this abundance and all these unlimited ideas, but it's like you're standing your ground to the point where you're like blocking spirit out a little bit, and they just want you to surrender to them. They're not asking you to be a fool, or to be stupid, or to ignore anything. Okay. But look at it right here. Okay. It says, have the courage. It says, have the courage to ask for and accept help. And under that, it says, no more complaining. And then it says block out distractions, and some of you guys could even, benefit from increasing your exercise, because it says exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. It's like a lot of you guys are manifesting, but you're just not seeing your physical manifestations. And it's not because you're doing anything wrong, or because, you've gone the wrong way. It's just, you have to give yourself time, give yourself time to heal, and you have to be willing to just release it all. And I mean all of it. Okay. You have to release everything you thought you knew, release everything, and just rebuild yourself, rebuild that foundation the way that you really want it to be. You really do. You really can change yourself into a better version of you, by really releasing and accepting the things of the past like that, boost your maturity level and your wisdom level up to, astonishing heights. Okay. So next thing I wrote was 828. Okay, and 828 is all about trust, faith, and self-belief. Okay, come on, Archangel Michael. Oh man, I be taking these notes and I just don't know where they're gonna go, but I always love it. Okay, it says all about trust, faith, and self-belief. Okay, it says embrace change and trust your instincts and have faith in the journey ahead. You will experience spiritual ascension. Okay, so a lot of you guys, you're getting this message because Archangel Michael's wanting you to prepare you. He's wanting to prepare you for this next level in your spiritual ascension. It says 828 is a number of harmony, destiny, and peace. You have to have some certain level of peace, some certain level of harmony. Okay, some of you guys, the veil is being lifted. Okay, you're going to see things a lot more clearly. Some of you guys might literally start seeing your angels and guides and deities and things. Okay, but you can't get to that level of power, to that level of, you can't get to that level of divinity without releasing certain things. Okay, it's like there's could be certain things. Okay, with this veiled card, thank you, Archangel Michael. He's saying there's certain things, that you're just still, that are still veiled in your reality. It doesn't mean like, you're not able to communicate with the beings and things on the other side of the veil. It just means that there's certain things, certain lessons that you may have missed. Okay, in your past, more messy type of situations. You could even have these memories coming up or boiling up because Archangel Michael's saying, okay, that's that tap on the shoulder, like, hey, look at this. If you just look at this, we can take you to a whole nother level. You'll feel more connected to your destiny and you'll fall into more of an energy of peace. Okay, we got talisman. This song is called Anxiety. Okay, it says Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, bad bitches have bad days too. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it'll be okay because a bad bitch can have bad days. All I really want to hear is it'll be okay. Bounce back because a bad bitch, something. I don't know. It's going too fast. But I just feel like, everybody has bad days. Don't let one bad day echo throughout your entire life. Okay, throughout your entire future. Like just look at that bad moment, that bad day that you had, that bad situation, that bad relationship, that bad anything. And find out what was good about it. What did you learn from that? And that will make you make a lot of progress. Okay, so it says the talisman represents new doors opening, of course, because it's got this big ass key on it, this skeleton key energy. Okay, you can open any door, anything, everything is open to you. It says new pathways are present at this time. It also invites you to find or create a charge. My bad. It also invites you to find or create and charge an appropriate symbol, amulet, or mantra to help support your current endeavors or healing. Empower this talisman with your intention to invoke its magic in your everyday life. Meditate. It says meditate with this card and to act as a powerful road opener to a new adventure or opportunities, or to discover hidden talismans of power, love, and peace. Okay, so I'll just hold it up here. You can pause it and meditate with it if you want. But I just feel like you can just meditate on the idea of opening doors, of finding hidden talismans of power, love, and peace, and that will be brought into you. The next page says you are a healer. Fear not your own ability to be a light worker or a way shower for others. Okay. It says the skeleton key is often used in magic symbolically to move from one place in life to another. It also is one of the many symbols of the goddess Hecate. Okay, you can have Hecate in your energy, or you could feel really strongly connected to her. It says, when worn as a talisman or charged with intention, the key can free us from our self-imposed cages and move us into the next part of the journey by opening new doors to opportunity. You could have a key tattooed on you, okay? Or you could have like a key necklace that you wear intuitively, okay? And you might not even know why, okay? We got the full moon, okay? Because I feel like, there's nothing wrong with your intuition, okay? It works just fine. And also there's nothing that can be hidden to you. Like I feel like there's things hidden inside of you, but outside of you, when it comes to predators and people, like it said, you have the memory of a crow, okay? The minute your soul comes into contact with someone else's soul, you know if they're a friend or a foe, okay? And so they're saying follow that, but also be willing to release whatever the foes have done to hurt you, okay? We got the air sign right here, because I feel like, this is all about gaining more control of your thoughts. I really heard thoughts running rampant, okay? Like your thoughts could be just going crazy, you might be someone who feels like you really don't have any control, over your overthinking, and sometimes it's really hard, okay? As an overthinker, I can definitely tell you it's hard as fuck to just, shut off your brain sometimes, but it is 100% possible, and the more you do it, the better you get at it, okay? Yeah, we got meditate at the bottom of the deck, meditating and having that trust in spirit, that you are protected and that you are meant to have this affluence flow in for you will bring this major shift into your life, and even bring you to a greater sense of home, and Archangel Michael saying it will boost your courage, so that you're not feeling like you have to stand your ground so much all the time. And even if, it will bring you that courage that, oh, they're doing this. Oh, they throwing magic at me. Oh, that's so cute. I love when they throw magic at me because it never works, and also you'll start attracting better friendships, okay, and better, who are walking in their divinity just as you are, and some of you guys are even getting ready to attract soulmates, and to start this new life. But first, hello, you got to release, okay? This is what Archangel Michael's talking about, okay? This is what your guides are really wanting you to do, to transmute all of that nasty energy that you collected along your karmic path, to have strong boundaries, like I said earlier, but not to the point where you're not able to get any relief or you're not even able to be relaxed, okay? But there's like this big period of relief coming into your life, and Archangel Michael's telling me to tell you that I can tell you that all day long, okay? But that only works if you do your part, if you do what you want to do, you know what I mean? If you release the things that Archangel Michael's asking you to release, that's how you guarantee yourself these blessings and this windfall of abundance. You have to take action too. Of a man for you. Somebody thinking of you, trying to be more of a man or woman for you. Okay. Yeah, we got the 8 of stars, okay? Somebody is working hard, or you might even feel like, somebody is working hard, okay, trying to get back with you, trying to get into your energy, okay? Look at this 5 of moons. That's that 5 of cups energy I was talking about, that loser. Someone's feeling like they lost you, and it's because they did, okay? So forgive them, okay, because they are in more turmoil than you could possibly put them in, okay? Like God is doing his thing as far as karma and paying them back for whatever they have done to you, okay? So that's not your concern, okay? But with this 8 of stars, I'm also getting like, paying attention to the details. This is all embroidery. She's embroidering these little stars. There's a little needle in her hand, and she's paying attention to the details of that specific star, and you are the star, baby. So it's like go inside of you and pay attention to all those tiny little details, figure out how your emotions work and how every little thing really does say something to you and about you in your energy, okay? This will bring you to more of a stable place with the Emperor. Yeah, and the temperance, but like it said, this road, like Archangel Michael was saying, the road is wide open for you because you are divine. You can go up to anything, but just don't be like, just stay in a nice calm place. It might look like these mountains are right up ahead, but he's saying, for all when you get closer to the mountains, they might appear to be further away because, they're saying, okay, so he's really saying like your issues or problems or whatever is holding you back or holding you up could be like an optical illusion that you're creating for yourself, okay? Creating towers for yourself because you won't come out of this judgmental energy excuse me, that you may be having for the people who have done things against you in the past. They really didn't do nothing against you, baby. They really did things against themselves. They hurt themselves every time they reached out a hand or a thought or a nasty word to you. Okay, they hurt themselves. Yeah, it hurts you too. But it's up to you to heal those things and heal those hurts and build strong boundaries and not allow anyone else to come in and hurt you. And it's also up to you not to punish the new people that are coming into your life. So he's saying we're not going to bring in these new friendships, these new relationships if you're not ready for them. We're not going to bring in this windfall of abundance and have you just squander it because you're still in your feelings about things that have gone on in the past. We want to bring you things when you're able to embrace them. Okay, here's more of this air energy. Okay, you might be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay, or have air highly aspected in your chart. Okay, I'm hearing like you could be an air moon sign or something like that, or have an air sign as your rising, like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius rising. Okay, it says philosophy, discrimination, and empathy. Okay, I just feel like, maybe you might need to read like different philosophies about life, about holding on to grudges and about holding on to old things. Like I like reading different philosophers' takes on things, because it's like they'll ruin your whole shit, they'll change your mind completely, in one sentence, But this is what I was saying, just don't discriminate and just follow your feelings, follow your heart, sometimes. Like I feel like this group here that Archangel Michael's talking to, you guys tend to be a little bit more analytical with your thinking and in the ways that you move and the ways that you do things, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, and that would be cool if there wasn't these older thoughts and things that were in the way of you clearly thinking. What else? Yeah, we got the flower of life. It says inspiration, awe, and dreams. It's like if you want to unlock that inspired feeling, if you really want to follow your dreams, then you have to release the past and be willing to live right here in the now, to bloom where you're planted and really embrace the philosophies like of the flower of life, of that tree of life energy. It is forgiving, it is all encompassing, and it's like it doesn't allow you to hold on to anything. The sun really does burn those older things away. Okay, and so this is what he's asking you to be. He's asking you to be resilient and bold and sassy, you know what I mean, to trust your foresight and your strategy and the plans that you have made. Trust them to come through for you. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck, we got responsibilities, lessons, and growing up. It was all a part of it. It was all a part of your journey. So you need to embrace that a little bit more. All right, Archangel Michael, what's the final thought here? Whew. I didn't know he was going to have so much stuff to say. What's the final thought? Light language, okay? Yes. You sprechen the light language, okay? So a lot of people were removed from your life in order for you to get around to this place where you would speak from a place of love, from a place of really understanding who you are and where it is that you want to go in life. It's the number two, okay? The number two could be significant for you, okay? You could have been born in the second month. You could be a life path number two. Or five. I said five already, though. This is also the number two right here at the bottom of this deck. Okay. And under that is 21. Okay. You could be seeing 221, 222, 22. It could be catching your attention all the time. So the light language, okay, it says light language is a built-in galactic transmission via sound that is embedded into all star seeds on your planet. This language that is truly beyond language is a sound transmission that vibrates cellular memory to remind one of their true cosmic origins. Like a bird separated from its home and never living in the wild, when freed, it will naturally recognize its species call despite it will naturally recognize its species call despite growing up in a different environment. On this same token, so too does this awareness of light language never leave the star incarnate. Okay, it says many star seeds have been activated on earth to share these star tones, and they often come via unique methods. For some, it can be bursts of sounds not familiar with I think there's a word missing, okay? It can be bursts of sounds you're not familiar with in their earthly mind, okay? And for others, it can come through in toning and song. Whatever it is, when one surrenders to their voice, it facilitates for the dialect of the star ancestors to come through and not just activate oneself, but also other individuals on your planet. Activate this language of light right now by allowing all sounds and expressions beyond your earthly language to come flowing through your vocals so you may share these precious star codes with all of your earth family. Archangel Michael saying, just say whatever it is that you feel that you have in your mind, like just la 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 la, whatever comes to your mind that you want to say. It's sort of like automatic writing, but just out of your mouth. Just say whatever comes to mind, whatever sounds you want to make, whatever you feel comfortable doing, because the vibration of your voice is very significant, and you really don't understand the level of magic that the angelic realm works on. Okay. It's a lot deeper than than we really be thinking it is sometimes. Okay. It says you have drawn this card. For now is the time to speak, tone, and sing into full cosmic birth all of your dreams, visions, and aspirations. When you speak out loud your wishes to creation, you allow for the sound codes to merge with the dream field and bring all your intentions to life. Share this vision, for the universe is listening, okay? So the additional meanings are voice activation, throat chakra, speaking your truth, manifestations, rapid awakening, music, and release, okay? Also, paying attention to any music signs you could be getting right now at this time would be great. So much music holds all of these different light codes, that these star seeds are out here making. People get so hung up on who they signed to and who they sold to, that they're totally missing the light language vibrations that are coming from their music and the things that they're making. Okay. It says the optional star exercise says tap into your own light language. Set the intention for the Pleiadian benevolent beings and masters to surround yourself as you enter into a meditative state of quietude. Sit in peace, and when you feel fully relaxed, simply begin to sing and tone. Allow for any sounds to naturally flow out of your throat naturally. This is what I was just saying, okay? It says, whether they are tones, words, or random sounds, know you are tuning your vocals to speak the universal language of light. Like I could be sitting here talking about anything. I could sit here on a video for 50 minutes and talk about, my dog and all of the cute and annoying things that he does, and still drop light codes on you guys. Okay. So, be mindful that it can come from anywhere, including inside of you. Okay. And with that, I'm done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, that you got something that you needed out of this, and I will see you later. Bye.